DiFiOT, welcome back to the show. We hope everybody's doing well today. I want to talk a little bit about this final on Trump, right? What took place, these felony counts that he's now been found guilty of. If one does a research, I was in a client's house, and the client's a little more left-leaning, school superintendent, great guy, by the way, but listen to CNN all day, right? And all I could talk about was just bashing Trump, bashing Trump, bashing Trump, bashing Trump. And I was listening to all these lies about all these things he's done. But even CNN, some people had to come on and say, yeah, but this isn't about criminal stuff. This is about political sabotage, and it should concern all of us. And that's exactly why I want to make this video today to you on this crypto investing entrepreneur podcast, is that if they can do this to Donald Trump, and they can do the same thing they're doing to Elon Musk right now, the same administration is doing, the Department of Justice is attacking him as well. If they can do that to them, then they can do it to any of us. And we all need to speak up. We need to speak up I was saying with our lawmakers, but we need to get out there in social media, and we need to bombard social media. Because if we bombard it with all of us, they can't track it back and individually try to pick us off and put us in their little form of psychological gulags today. If we want to defend a free market, if we're truly crypto supporters because of blockchain supporters, because of that decentralized idea, that free market idea, if we're truly there, then we need to get out there. I know that I can also have potential problems from these videos. I know I've gotten slack from YouTube, and I don't think I even violate anything really. It's like you hear my videos, but I've gone round and round, a bunch of punches with them, and we're on our last strike here. For what, I don't know. They make up something. They ban us for 10 months, put us back, then they demonetize us. But that's here nor there. I'm not crying about it. But we need to start. My wife's from Nicaragua, and she tells me, she says, your people, the American people, need to wake up. You're much further along than we were before we started getting the idea with Ortega. But the problem is that even after we got the idea, we couldn't get him out, and he's still there. His wife's the vice president. They have democratic elections. They use the same machines we have here as well, and they also do. They actually go and vote. But remember, it's not how many go to vote; it's who counts the votes, who determines the winner, right? And that's the problem we're having today. We just have an unjust justice system. We're not having elections. You hear about democracy. Poo-poo on democracy. China, Cuba, they claim to be a democracy. Nicaragua's a democracy. Venezuela's a democracy. Democracy means nothing. It's the republic, it's everything. This has been a ploy from years ago to try to get the kids in school to think a democracy was what's important. That way they could run the gamut they're running now. This has all been staged. There's a plan laid out. If you want to read a book called The Naked Communist by W. Cleon Skousen, read it. Written back in the 1960s with information everything gathered from earlier than that, trying to warn us of exactly what's happening today. I'll put a link down below. Good one to read. Look, I bring in politics and economics into this because, like in Coin Bureau, which is another good channel to watch, by the way, much better than ours, we try to get you the day-to-day stuff, the more on the ground people that are doing the activities and doing the things you're doing on the ground, trying to get out and say, hey, this is what we're seeing and feeling, especially because we're in two different countries working. I get a good feel for not just here, but what's going on all across down to South America as well, right? So that idea, that opinion I give here with you. So it's a little more sound and profound, I guess a little deeper of a research, if you would, a little touchy feel, than maybe somebody just based in the U.S., right, or based in one country. Look, it's just these laws were fabricated. This is the kind of stuff they do down in the Latin countries. I've lived there for 20 years of my life. I'm telling you that. And what I'm watching take place here is absurd. I walk around my little town, and I still feel like I'm in Costa Rica, for example. I still feel like I'm there because of the expats that are there. You see Americans, but the most of them are Latinos. My little town, when I left 20 years ago, was a predominantly white town. Yet is very few whites now here. And I'm not trying to say this to be racist at all. It's just a fact. It's just this brown out idea. Point being that The idea is to take our freedoms. And that's what's taking place. Now the state of New York, it's just gone off the rockers with the $4 million fine that they were after Trump for, and the this case now. And there was never even a real trial for either one of them. Absolutely insane how they can take their property. Elon Musk and Donald Trump have joined teams, and Elon Musk is out having meetings with other billionaires to actually boycott certain aspects of the Democratic Party. Now, if you're a Democrat, I'm sorry. I have good friends that are Democrats that are true old school Democrats. I'm okay with that. But this liberal progressive stuff is why crypto was created. This all goes together. It's the whole woke agenda. Sorry to say that. Some of you might get offended by that. Not meant to offend, just relaying the truth how it is. Please, guys, if you like this kind of content, give me a thumbs up, give us a like, subscribe down below. We're going to keep posting what's going on. Let's get our voice out there, and let's keep supporting decentralized crypto. That's what it's all about. See you in the next video.